Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new series on Farming Sim 22. Today we're starting on a new map. The map is called Corpi, I believe, or Corgi, something like that. But regardless, it's something very similar to the No Man's Land map that we've played on previously. So we've got a whole map of trees and bare land. We buy plots and we can only work within those plots until we obviously buy more and expand. So there's going to be a couple of rules that I'm going to put forward in this series. So rule number one is I can't lease any equipment. So I've only got a chainsaw, this little John Deere tractor, and the flatbed to start with. That is it. And you can see up the top right, I've got just over $1,000 to start with. So yeah, that's rule number one. There's no leasing on the farm, so I can't lease any equipment. Rule number two is I can't borrow any money. So I can't just go and get a big bank loan to upgrade tractors or equipment or something like that. Yeah, so can't go like cheating the money system, I guess, with that. And rule number three is I have to follow like where I'm at on the map, if that makes sense. So pretty well on the map. If I look at my farmland here, so this is my first plot. This is where I'm starting, obviously. So when I say I have to follow this, I can't just go and buy like a plot down here with mostly arable land or a plot down here with mostly trees and just like to grab the resources or the spare land that I need there. So I have to expand from this plot here. So from here, I can only go up, down, left, or right. I can't go diagonal. So yeah, so that's going to be rule number three. So, starting off, we're going to have to find a way to make some money. Now, of course, we have some free land here, but I have no way to cultivate or plow, or seed for that matter, until we get some sort of income. Now, you can see on the map, when I go to my plot that I own now, we do own, yeah, as I said, most of this, there's a bit of arable land there, but I have a lot of trees here as well. So we own a lot of these trees here. So I believe step number one is just going to be cutting down some trees, getting some income that way, until we have enough to get some sort of cultivator and a seeder as well, to get some crop in the ground. I don't think I'm going to worry about grass and things like that to start with, just because grass is it's a pain when you have no equipment, because you need a lot of equipment. It's not so much just cutting and baling it. You need to cut it. You need to tether it. You need to obviously bale it. Then you need to wrap it. Then you need a stacker as well. So there's a whole lot more equipment to it than just baling. So I can't see much through this grass here. So I believe that's going to be a challenge as well. It's just seeing what we're doing as well. Until we have enough money, we can actually do some landscaping and paint the tile. So yeah, we've really got to think about what we're going to do with our first steps. Whether we upgrade our trailer, whether we look at doing some landscaping here, or whether we get straight into doing some crops and stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting. Quite exciting. Oh, that offcut disappeared on me, which is no good. But yeah, for now, guys, I believe we're just gonna get some wood going. Oh God, be careful. Yeah, we're gonna cut down some trees, get some income, and then I want to look at getting crop in the ground as soon as possible. Yeah. For now, let me cut down a few more trees, open up some area, and then yeah, I will get back to you. Okay, there we go. So the first load, very first load of wood is all stacked up. Good to go. I'm not sure exactly how much money I can expect to get from a load of wood like this. I can't say I've ever really done it like this, delivering wood whole like this. Yeah, let me know in the comments down below, guys, what you guys think of a series like this, and also whether you want to see any more rules implemented. So yeah, as I said earlier, I've got the 3 rules that I've got implemented. So I can't lease equipment, I can't borrow money, and I have to stay within the, like, I can't just buy plots of land that aren't connected to my initial starting plot. So I can't just buy a plot on the other side. Also, I wanted to mention about super strength. So I do have super strength enabled. If I was doing something like a co-op gameplay, then I would turn it off. But because I'm on my own, it's I think it's acceptable to have super strength on, just to make the game a little bit easier for myself and not so time consuming. But yeah, so we're gonna run with super strength for now. I believe the sawmill is up here, maybe? Or is it just around the corner? Let me have a look on the map real quick. I'm not 100% where it is. The store, wood chips. There we go, back there. Okay, that's fine. So, I am kind of happy with this little John Deere tractor that we got to start with. It's, never mind the bucket there. That was an accidental purchase when I was working out the money. um, yeah, so I'm quite happy with the John Deere tractor. I think it's 130 horsepower, 120 horsepower, something like that. So that should keep us going for, I mean, quite a while, really. There we go. Sell all the wood. Oh, wow. So we got 5,500 for that. That's really good, actually. Cool. Okay, so let's head back to the farm. We'll dump the trailer off, possibly cut down a few more trees and get some more wood. Because I want to get straight into seeding and fertilizing and yeah, getting crop in the ground as soon as possible. So we'll head back, grab another load of wood, and then while we're back here, we'll possibly look at getting into a cultivator and some seeding as well. So making good leeway straight up. So yeah, get onto it, get the wood, load it up, get that money coming in. Okay, there we go. Load number 2 is all strapped up. Good to go. We're starting to get a bit of a clearing here already, which is good. So I'm thinking eventually this will be our second field, just right in here. So yeah, eventually we're gonna have a second field in there. We can, I believe there is space to have a little one up the side of this little river here, but yeah, we'll have a look once once the time comes and we want to get a second field. But for now, let's just work on getting as much money as we can earlier on and getting crop in the ground. So yeah, we are working towards it. We should have enough money after this load of wood here to get ourselves a cultivator and possibly even a seeder as well. So yeah, we'll dump this wood off and we'll have a look in the store to see what sort of cultivator we can get. Hopefully we can get away with not ploughing it as well. That would be very handy. Alrighty, let's see what we're going to get here. So not as much, 3,700. That is still fine though. So what we're going to do is, yeah, we'll look at cultivators straight up. I think it's definitely gonna help us. So let's just stop here and have a quick look. Cultivators, I believe I've got, yeah, so I've got some smaller ones here. 3 meters, that's 5.2 down. Or seedbed creation of fields. So I'm hoping we don't need to let me have a look. I might need to plow it first, right? That's gonna suck. I don't want to get this wrong, because I mean, we don't have enough money for that, right? We've got this one, but I believe the cultivator is what we're looking for, or seedbed creation of fields. Yeah, I believe that is that's what we want, right? Do we just go? Oh, we'll go like yellow. That's cool. Heavy harrow. We want. I don't know what the difference is. We'll go heavy harrow. That doesn't cost any more. Okay, so let's buy this for $3,000. Cool. Okay, we can dump that right there. I'm hoping this isn't too heavy for the tractor. I suppose we're about to find out, aren't we? It's totally fine. Cool as. Okay, so let's go and have a look to see whether we've messed this up and whether we need to get some sort of small plow as well. Oh, I hope I've got this right. After a quick update of my mods folder, I did have the cultivator allows create fields in there, but it wasn't updated enough, so it didn't work. But yeah, we've got it working now. All good. Creating our very first field, which is excellent. So just going to map out the outside of the field here. Mapping out the field with course play, of course, to allow it to be a lot easier when it comes time to actually do any sort of significant work in here. This way workers can take over as well. I just want to look. How far are we? So it's by that big tree. Okay. That is fine. So I kind of want to make it somewhat curved there. There we go. Nice. It should be a nice sized field for our first one, which is going to be excellent. I believe it's pretty close to here. I'm just going to cut across here anyway, so that we don't run into the plot boundary and it stops us, and then we have to edit our course play maps as well. So we'll just do it now. Cut off a little bit there. That's totally fine. And we will continue on with our mapping of the field. And then once we get to the end, I'll show you exactly what's going to happen with the course play. So it's quite a big field actually. Bigger than what I thought it was going to be. Yeah, quite a nice size. It's going to take the man quite a while to get through it. That is totally fine. Okay, so he is done, so we can stop that, save that. So now we should be able to go onto here, go to create job, course play. Doesn't like it. Okay, I guess we'll be doing this one manually, unless I can try again once we get to our next loop. I might try that actually. I'll just do a couple more loops just to get some headlands, and then I'll try again. I have had troubles with this in the past, course play not playing the game, so I'll just do a quick loop and then we'll see whether it wants to work for me. Okay, so it looks like course play isn't having a bar of it. I believe I know what's going on with it. Because this is a cultivate to create fields, not a plow. Yeah, it won't actually know where the field is other than the bits that I've already done. So I believe we're just gonna have to do it on our own. So yeah, let's go ahead and get our first field done here. It'll take a little bit. It won't be too bad. But yeah, so let's get it all done. We'll keep on keeping on. Might take a little while, but yeah, it's gonna be worth it. It's quite a large field to get us started. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. I'll see you at the end. Okay, so we're just picking up the last little bits here. It took quite a while. This field's actually quite a bit bigger than what I first thought, but that's going to be good. It's going to be a good size to get us producing a good amount of crops and therefore a good amount of money to start with. So yeah, it's great. It's actually quite big, and we got room on the other side to cultivate the next one ready to go. We're not going to do that right now. I believe we're going to head straight back over to the shop. We'll just drop the cultivator there for now. So let's head straight back over to the shop, and I'll look at possibly a cedar, depending on how much money I've got. I might have to do another load of wood before I can afford a cedar, and also fill it as well. So I'll have a look what I'm working with once I get there. I believe I should be okay, but yeah, we'll see how we go. Okay, let's have a look here at the shop. I believe we want the big bag pellets. So seeds are 900 and fertilizer 2000. Jesus. So essentially 28. So let me just have a look real quick at what seeders we've got. I believe I've got a good mod installed. Yeah, this one here. So 6000. We do have enough to put to get this and get it seeding, although I would like enough to actually fill it full of fertilizer as well. So as the theme is going to go for a little while in this series, um, we're going to hook up the trailer and go and grab ourselves another load of wood, get us some money, and then we'll, yeah, buy a seeder, load it up full of seed and fertilizer, and plant our first crop. Okay, I don't know how this is going to go, but we've got um, the full trees just tied onto the back, just dragging them over there. I'm hoping it'll work. I think the biggest problem is just going to be getting out of the... oh, God. Getting out of this area. Okay, let's not put the trailer... ooh, into the river. That would not be good. Okay, it looks like it is working. It is quite dodgy. The back wheels are off the ground, but we just got to nurse it there. And then hopefully it'll work for us. Yeah, this isn't really the way that I'm going to do it going forward. I just figured probably good just to get us there. Oh, wheels aren't on the ground. That's no good. Okay, we are slowly getting there. Yeah, we'll see what sort of money we get for this over at the sell point. It is 4 rather large trees, so we'll see how we go. If I can get there without chaos ensuing. Okay. It was a little bit of a struggle, but we are up here now. And we'll just get it into the sell points. There we go, nailed it. And then let's see, 4,100 for that. So not a lot, but hey, it is better than nothing. So that's enough now that we can get our new seeder and actually fill it up with seeds and also fertilizer. So let's do that. Let's get us the seeder we were looking at, which is this one. And instead of ribjurt, that's interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and buy this. And we also need to fill it full of seed. So let's grab a pallet of seeds and also a pallet of fertilizer. And let's just drop that there. Hook up our brand new seeder, which is actually quite wide, which is good. Cool. So that fertilizer pallet can stay there. We haven't quite used all of that yet. Let's go ahead and fill up these seeds. Now the Precision ag stuff isn't going to work because I haven't done soil samples for that because I don't have enough money to buy a sampler. So we're just going to go with the base rate of fertilizer for now and just hope it's somewhere in the ballpark of where we need to be. It shouldn't be too bad. I'm not too worried about getting it on point to start with. As long as we've got crop in the ground and we can start making money, then that is a good way forward. But yeah, for now, let's take the seeder up and put some seeds in the ground. Finally, lo and behold. Okay, so it has started raining in the time it took us to get up here, but that is fine. Do I think wheat's okay? Wheat, barley, probably barley. Oh, I'll do wheat because if and when we can get chickens, then we can just keep it for them. I hope, and we can get straw for bales as well. So, but before I do that, I just want to check the prices. Oh, yeah. So wheat is arguably more. Let's see whether this will work. The course play stuff will work. Yeah, it looks like it is. That's good. Nice. So let's go to first waypoint. Chuck this guy here. Nice. And it looks like it is working. Oh, we want to turn off the, oh god. No, quick. Before he spends all our money. Where is it? Where is it? In here? Yeah, off. Turn all of that off. There we go. Now we can use our own seed and fertilizer. Excellent. And the poor workers in the rain as well. It's no good. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this done. Yeah, there's no point really cutting down any more trees until we're ready to cut them because they'll get lost in the grass. So that's probably no good. But for now, let's go ahead and get this field seeded. Finally, getting seed in the ground. We are putting seed in the ground, aren't we? Just before I. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and get this field seeded, and then we can look at the next steps into growing our empire. Excellent stuff. Alright guys, just finishing off the last bit here and have a look at how much fertilizer we have left after all of that. Just 31 liters left. Not much at all. That is almost the perfect amount considering it was filled 100%. So yeah, very, very close call. I'm going to put the seeder, I'll just put it over here for now because we are going to cut another field in there next episode. But for now, we've got our wheat field on. So let's just have a look real quick at what sort of fertilizer. It needs plowing. That sucks. We can't afford a plow right now. But yeah, I mean it's going. I believe it's this one. I don't think it'll have any. Yeah, it doesn't have any information for us because we don't have um, the precision ag stuff on. But yeah, 60% expected yields. We do need to roll it. We do need to weed it, which we can look at next time, as well as cutting a field in this other side. Because you can see in our farmland, we do own a slice of land up here. So, yeah, there might be room enough for a little field in here. We'll continue clearing trees to eventually have another field in here as well. I believe there's a rock face up here. I can see on the map, you can see that sort of curved shape there. Yeah, so you can see here, this will be a nice area for like a little field in the bottom here, and then we can have another one up the top there or something like that. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I quite like the starting area that we chose. Um, yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed this intro to this series and you have any ideas about what I can do or what I can change, let me know in the comments down below. As always, guys, I want to thank you for all the support we've been getting on the last few episodes of the Hills of Tuscany. That series has really been taken off the last few episodes. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out on the channel. And yeah, for more farming sim content, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Until next time, goodbye for now.